Charlotte's Morning News continues. Jim Szoke in for Bo Thompson, and you've been hearing us talk as it opened last week. Holiday on Ice, our WBT ice skating rink right there by the NASCAR Hall of Fame in Uptown Charlotte, which continues, and we appreciate those of you who've come out. Continue to make that part of your holiday plans throughout the holiday season into early January. But there was another, shall I say, adventure on ice in the sporting world coming to Charlotte. The Charlotte Curling Association has a brand new facility getting ready to open. We're going to talk about this with David Pollard, who's on the board of directors with the Charlotte Curling Association. David, I don't think many people knew that Charlotte had a curling association.
Not many people do. It's hard to get the word out on something like curling. And
curling, for those who don't know, but I think many of you remember back to the Winter Olympics, was kind of all the rage. This became a big deal as I'll let David explain it in detail, but they're out there with the broom sweeping in front of the stone that they roll out there, the rock, whatever it's called. And dare I say, David, some of the female participants led to a lot of the media coverage of that as well. But certainly for guys and girls, this is certainly something they could experience here in Charlotte now.
Absolutely. Girls, boys, men, women of all ages. That's one of the great things about curling is it's accessible to anybody. It's kind of like golf in the way that it's easy to learn, but can take a lifetime to master. But there's plenty of room in there for fun and social interaction and good games.
And this is for, as you say, athletes of all ages and types. I'll have you tell your story in just a minute, how you became involved with it. First of all, tell us about this facility, because you guys have a grand opening coming up for this curling.
We do. On December 13th, we're having our grand opening of a brand new curling facility. It's the farthest one south in the United States. We used to have to curl on hockey ice, and curling rocks don't like to pay much attention to where they should be going. They go where with the quality of the ice. So it's been critical for us to get a facility in place that has that quality ice that will yield good curling.
And where exactly is this facility going to be located?
The facility is up now, and we've had some activity in there already. It's just off of Sunset Road off 77. It's just right where Sunset Road turns into Old Statesville Road. And
so it's open now, but you've done a lot with the facility. You've got a special dedication ceremony coming up, don't you?
That's correct. Yeah, on December 13th, we're going to have a ceremony, a grand opening, and recognize all the hard work and people that it's taken to bring this to fruition in just 4 years.
Now, we talk about the Olympics being obviously the jumping-off point, as it is for so many of these the sports that we don't see commonly throughout the year. And you actually have an association with one of the Team USA curling members who's associated with you.
Yes, we do. We were fortunate enough to attract a member, Jamie Sinclair, who is an American-born curler that lives in Canada. And her father has been a part of the junior national program there for years, and as a result, she's a very good curler. And she joined our club, represents our club, and she is now part of the final 8 that will be from which will be chosen the national team.
David, how did you individually become associated with this? Because this is not exactly a hotbed for curling.
It is not, and I'm an Outer Banker by birth, so the fact that I found this incredible ice sport is kind of funny. I was sitting on a bar stool in Vail, Colorado with a friend when he elbowed me and pointed at the screen and said, I think that might be our last chance to get the Olympics right there. And we kind of laughed and decided we were going to come home and find a darn curling club, and it just so happens that very day in Charlotte, a group of people, some expats from Canada and some people from the upper Midwest were gathering to see if there was enough interest to start a club. A week later, we had the first Learn to Curl event.
Some of the best ideas begin just like that. The Charlotte Curling Association, I got their facility newly dedicated on Old Statesville Road near Sunset Road 77. And on Saturday, December 13th, their special grand opening event from 1 till 4. David Pollard, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you, Jim.